I should hurry to Lacey Towers before the cops destroy all the evidence from the crime scene Penguin mentioned.
I was hoping to get a minute of your time. See, I've got a story to tell you. About crime and violence. Greed and vengeance. But it's also a story...
Whoa, easy now. I ain't looking for a fight. Got a message, that's all. Anarchy says if you're gonna make a withdrawal, you better do it soon.
Gotham's corruption is at its strongest. But unlike those I fight to overthrow, I believe in choice. So, I offer you one. Let them detonate, or stop them. Your actions will determine what I do with you.
Any available homicide units, please respond to 187 in the Bowery. Officers on scene report victims appears to have fallen from a nearby building.
Money makes the world go round, but it also makes for excellent shackles. You're tied to your job, your mortgage, your need to buy the next shiny thing your overpriced television seduces you. Imagine what we could accomplish if only someone would set us free. You think you're a hero, but you're really just a symbol of how low this city's fallen. We're better off without you.
Damn it. This stupid phone's acting up again. I need to switch providers. No matter.
What do you mean?
Some nut job been putting towers up all over the city. It's interfering with everyone's stuff. Radios, it's a mess. You think it's one of the assassins? Could be. Makes sense, too. Jam up the bat's fancy gadgets, and it's easier to take them down. Yeah? Now I can't use my damn phone. Think the boss is gonna make a play for Cobblepot's turf? No idea. Black Mask has been acting real strange lately. No way to know what he's up to. Maybe he's gonna bring in some of the assassins, huh? Like a lieutenant or something. I don't think they're looking to settle down. They came to Gotham to make a quick buck, bring down the bat, and then get back to whatever the hell it is they do. Pretty nice place for your ex-name. They get to travel all over the world, kicking ass
better one. There's trouble.
They say money makes the world go round. It also makes for excellent shackles. You're tied to your job, your mortgage, your need to buy the next shiny thing your overpriced television seduces you with. Imagine what we could accomplish if only someone would set us free. This is...
Alfred, we've got a problem.
So I saw. This Anarchy fellow mentioned 3 bombs, which means 2 still remain.
I need to find them.
I've no doubt you will, sir. The bat ain't gonna know what hit him. I don't think he's ever had to deal with this much heat at the same time before. Don't forget about Cheyonish and Cobblepot. Them Shawnee crews are planning to take advantage of the situation. It's the SWAT guys.
The cops investigating this crime should have a relay station set up. It'll look like a mobile satellite dish, probably on a rooftop.
Back here, Taking a break from tearing up the city? Well, you're wasting your time. This tower's given up all its secrets. At least the ones your limited cognitive capacity allows you to process.
Penguins guys were doing a deal at Jezebel Plaza when the bats showed up. Didn't end too well for them. Think they're still there. We should take a look. Not too late. SWAT beat it.
It's the bat, all right.
You ain't detective for this.
Enough's enough!
Slack up.
What? Look, I handle
3-6.
whipped crap-a-dabble with an open channel, all right, dumbass?
What's your 20?
On the balcony for a smoke with a menace.
Those men on the balcony, that could be my way in.
Shut case. Penguin murdered Black Mask and his lady friend. I mean, we found the bastard's stubby little fingerprints right by the bodies.
Yeah, we got Penguin now. Like to see him squirm out of this one. Fingerprints, 2 dead bodies. He's about to do some time.
Yeah, except forensics will take all the credit. And I'm the one who found the prints.
That's why they call it first response. First pickings on the loot, but none of the glory. Me, I take the loot over the glory any day. Let's do this!
Police believe Penguin murdered Black Mask. But why would he send me here if he was the killer? It doesn't add up. I can reconstruct the crime scene with the evidence scanner. This crime took place days ago. The fire and the exposure to the elements make identifying the victims difficult. The male victim is wearing a black mask, but I can't positively identify him as Roman Sionis without a DNA analysis. Something I can't do in the field. I can identify the female victim based on her fingerprints. Tiffany Ambrose, Roman Sionis' girlfriend. Or one of them at least. She was no angel, long list of priors, but nothing to indicate she was the target here. The fire spread as a result of a Molotov cocktail thrown into the room. It may have been intended to destroy evidence. The shallow trajectory of the bullet suggests the shooter could be someone of Penguin's height. But the grooves on the floor suggest that the victim was killed by someone leaning back in a chair. This bullet was fired from a revolver. Ballistics analysis indicates a low angle of trajectory. The shooter could have been someone of Penguin's height. But the pattern in the gunpowder residue suggests the bullet was actually fired by someone lying on the ground. These fingerprints are a match for the Penguin, but they're on top of the soot from the fire. The cops were right. Penguin was in the room, These prints prove he was here after the murders were committed. If he didn't kill Black Mask, who did? The only thing I know for certain is that Tiffany's shooter was lying on the floor. But why? These white streaks are shoe polish. Whoever shot Tiffany was being dragged along the floor. Besides the victims, there were 2 other people in the room. Tiffany's shooter, and whoever was dragging the shooter. The location from which the male victim was shot may tell me more. The DNA here doesn't belong to either of the victims. Whose is it? The fight broke out when someone startled the shooter. It's not clear who won the fight. It could have been either one of them. I should review the evidence to see if I can learn anything more about either the intruder or the shooter. Fabric analysis indicates the intruder was wearing a white suit or sport jacket. This fabric swatch could help identify the intruder, but I still can't identify the male victim's shooter. There's one impact area I haven't checked for clues. This DNA is from the female victim. The level of oxidation suggests it's been here for several days. If I review the evidence, I may be able to find out what she was doing when she was attacked. She was sending text messages to Roman Sionis about someone named the Joker. Someone killed Black Mask, but this crime took place several days ago. And I saw Black Mask earlier tonight. The only answers I have raise more questions. Who is the Joker? Was he the killer here? Or is he one of the assassins? I have a body, an unknown shooter, and an unknown assailant who attacked the shooter. I need to match the DNA samples against the records in the National Criminal Database to identify who was in the room. Alfred, I need access to the National Criminal Database.
Well, the only way to do that would be to infiltrate the Gotham City Police Department.
Then that's where I'm going.
Sir, you'd need to physically hack into their servers. If you insist on doing something that foolish, you'll need a powerful, non-lethal weapon. I recommend coming back here to pick up your concussion detonator.
Not a bad idea.
Wait! I got kids to feed! Give me a break, pal. We can work this out. Hold it. Just hold it. Give up! Why are you doing this? Coming. Don't! Wait! I got kids! Give me a break, pal. We can work this out. Hold it. Just hold it.
Come in, 8-2. Dispatch, Delta 4-4. Can you raise Delta 8-2?
Stand by, 4-4. Delta 8-2. Delta 8-2, come in. Delta 8-2, come in. Delta 8-2, report. Delta 4-4. No response from 8-2. Please proceed inside to confirm 8-2 status.
10-4, dispatch.
Welcome home, sir. The concussion detonator is on your workbench. Remember, if you use that instead of your fists, you'll do less lasting damage to those police officers and civil servants.
Noted.
chasing!
Master Bruce, guards have been doubled at police precincts since Loeb's murder. You'll need to find a way to sneak in that won't attract attention. Otherwise, you'll never make it to the server room.
Understood. Thanks.
Available units, stand by for status update on potential assignments.
I'm gonna keep watch over this floor.
son of a bitch! Gotta beat him!
There's our tangle!
Suspect is over here!
Probably another water pipe bursting. Love to go take a look, but, you know, my shift's over. Loeb understood. The problem is Gordon...
This won't be easy, but if I'm going to access the National Criminal Database and find out what happened at Lacey Towers, I need to find the server room without being discovered.
Cut the chatter, people. Our goal is to ensure order in this city. So our #1 priority...
Yeah, well, they were supposed to be guarding the crime scene, not Gavin. No wonder the bat got the drop on them. Yeah, tell them to keep their eyes open next time.
Must you be so brutal, sir? These are city employees.
They're as corrupt as they come, and they're in my way.
I wish you'd think twice about that approach, sir. You never know when you might need their help. At any rate, your objective is the GCPD server room. I've marked it on your map.
Delta 6197, please. Delta 6197.
Eyes up! I won't be able to access doors like this with my cryptographic sequencer. I'll need to find another way.
Just another collar.
Knock him!
Putting you up on most wanted. No more mercy.
Stand a chance against that many armed men. I can use Deathstroke's remote claw to pass above their heads undetected.
Alright, listen up. While you jokers were playing cleanup crew at Blackgate, I was making us some money. I worked out a deal with our pal Black Mask. If any of us can kill the Bat before the assassins get to him, we get the bounty. All $50 million. For those of you who ain't too good with the math, that means we all retire early.
I've got to be quiet, so those SWAT officers don't hear me.
Yeah. What are we waiting for?
Enough! We only get one night to get this done. Whatever they put you on today, I want you to blow it off. Your number one priority.
All clear. Clear as day, sir. You got it. Sir, yes, sir.
can't find dirt, we make our own. What if Captain Gordon allowed all the perps in the holding cells to go free?
You mean we set him loose?
Little prison riot, right here in GCPD. Makes him look like he doesn't have control, right?
Like it. How do we make it happen?
Let me think a minute.
Figure something out?
I'm still thinking. Calm down.
This just in from Central. They're offering a reward of $25,000 for information relating to the arrest of Black Mask or any of the perps involved in the murder of Commissioner Loeb. Go get him, boys.
So what does this disruptor of yours do?
Little bit of this, little bit of that. Mostly, though, it does a whole lot of none of your damn business.
Not you again!
Talk, or you won't be walking anywhere, ever.
No way! You gotta answer for dropping me off that rooftop, buddy!
No, you have to answer to me. How does this disruptor work?
Ask one of the pigs! They got it in evidence lockup!
How about we take a little walk up to the roof?
Okay, you win! It jams weapons, overrides electronic locks, alright? Now you gotta let me go!
How'd that work out for you last time? Get yourself to a shelter.
You kidding? That's where they round us up. You don't get it. Anarchy gets it, but you don't get it, man.
Give this bastard what he wants, he'll send the tape to the press. What the hell am I supposed to do? That's the best you got?
Priority 1 alert. All personnel be advised. 211's reported on the ground. 622 on the premises. Repeat, priority 1 alert. Intruder in the building.
He is the worst kind of criminal. The kind who thinks their actions are justified. Who acts completely outside the system.
The system is broken.
Barbara, wait.
Listen up, people. I want this bad bastard taken down ASAP. There's a big payday in it for us, so don't screw it up.
Gotham, the filthiest little town I ever loved.
You can't enforce the law.
That was perfect! Got them all strung up somehow! Sweet mercy! What the hell? Damn! Gonna have to double up on the ambulances. We're a man down! Okay, this is our origin point.
You got lucky, Batman. But I'm gonna be there when your luck runs out.
Brandon's got no idea what it's like for us out here. Nobody's impervious. I've been on the force long enough to know that. Jeez. Hey! Somebody!
What happened?
No! I don't believe this! Strung him up! We're losing men! Hey, we got police down over
Don't let this happen to you, unless you like eating steak through a straw. He's here somewhere. I want every sector searched.
Just give it up, Batman. There's no way you're getting out of here alive.
Okay.
I can't breathe!
Smoke! Cover your mouth!
Watch your back, man. Don't let that bastard
Not
get
gonna
the
fall
drop
for
on
that
you.
again.
Copy.
Yeah, hide! Cause when we find you, we're gonna put you in the ground! What's this guy after, anyway? He's gotta be a nut.
The only way you're leaving here is in a body bag.
Right. Yeah, that's right. Wait us out.
This ain't good. This ain't good at all. All right, now I'm pissed.
Rookies.
Damn it, check your sectors. If you want to get strung up like an animal, act like professionals.
Look, there ain't a lot of you left. You need to stick together.
Everyone get that?
I got eyes on him! Hey! Where the hell did that come from?
We still got a shot at this if you two idiots can pull yourselves together.
Can't see! Breathe! What kind of psycho tries to take on the GCPD and wins?
Stuff's going down. Stuff's going wrong.
Stick together. Watch each other's backs. Anything moves, kill it.
Need support!
Think you can beat up cops and walk away? Keep your head down. Keep it down. You're not gonna take all of us.
I knew you were crazy, Batman. But storming the precinct? You're insane.
Officer requests assistance!
What did we ever do to you, Batman?
What? Hey, listen. We got a warrant for your arrest, right? Let me know and I can make that decision.
I'm going after the perp!
Priority red alert. All available personnel should be searching your quadrants for the 622. Suspect is 6'4", dressed in black, and has wings? Is this for real?
Searching your quadrant?
I'll leave that for the boys in SWAT.
Why's that?
Ain't you heard? Brandon made a deal with Black Mask. They're trying to kill the Bat and collect the bounty.
You gotta be kidding me.
Gordon know about this? Probably, but what's he gonna do? What can he do?
I shouldn't have taken that. Back!
Priority 1 alert. All personnel report to your department head. Need a head count. A lot of people unaccounted for.
Using a security protocol I'm not familiar with, and the windows are reinforced glass. The disruptor in the evidence locker might do the trick.
Teach you your place. We got action. Stay where you are. Can't do this.
Alfred, I can't access the evidence locker. I need an alternate route.
The evidence locker, sir? Well, according to these schematics, it adjoins an old elevator shaft which you can access via the infirmary. You should be able to break in from there. I've added it to your map.
Reports of our 622 on lower levels. Need security in those areas immediately.
more than lost control. What we need is a classic prison riot.
You want a riot? Let me out.
Easy, Tiger. There's cameras around here. We ain't letting no one out.
Freaking pandemonium in here.
I said, let me out.
Like I said, we ain't letting no one out. There ain't no harm in telling them about that latching mechanism on the door there.
That one we just had repaired?
Well, to be honest, I don't know how well it was repaired.
If I was you, Biggs, I'd get going.
We'll be out of here.
Good, you've made it to the infirmary. Now look for an entrance to an old elevator shaft. That will take you to the evidence locker.
Got it. bypass the security on the server room door.
Priority 1 alert. Hearing reports of a prisoner disturbance in holding cells. Emergency protocols engaged. Priority 1. Riot in the holding cells confirmed. Emergency protocols are in effect.
not the DA's!
A weapon!
Look at what we got!
Can't run from me! Everybody, on him! This ain't going well. Watch me now! Oh!
Priority 1, our 622 is confirmed in the holding cells, but also hearing that the riot has stopped? Need a team down there to confirm.
I don't understand. You let him out just to beat him up?
I didn't start the riot. It was Brandon and his SWAT officers.
Bull. A cop wouldn't do something like that.
You must be new here.
Brandon. Taking a few bucks here and there is no big deal, but those guys don't know when to quit.
You could do the right thing. Turn them in.
And end up dead? No thank you.
Clear! Clear! 622 has left the holding cell.
I got a pulse.
All right, call it in. Let's get him to Gotham General.
Will do, soon as he stabilizes. Please, we don't want any trouble.
I'm not here to hurt you.
Channel 3. Trying to get a head count. See who's missing.
I need access to the National Criminal Database.
It's right here.
You must spend a lot of time here.
Coupon box. You're bypassing the network security. But you'll need to physically bridge the intranet to the external telecom wires if you want to uplink remotely.
This kind of knowledge could get a young girl into a lot of trouble.
They run under the building.
What does?
The telecom wires. You can access them through the sewers. Wait. Why do you do what you do?
Because I made a promise. Get out of here!
Hold your fire! You idiots, it's me! What are you thinking?
Who are you talking to in there?
Alfred, I'm on my way out, but before I can access the server remotely, I need to hack into the telecom wires under the GCPD.
You should be able to access them from the sewers which run below the building. I'll take the closest entrance on your map.
Sir, they say the bat doesn't have a gun.
Penguin's man said the disruptor can be used to jam their weapons.
Sir, yes, sir.
It's the bat, all right!
We're taking you in! Lethal force authorized! Time to improvise! Thinks he can mess with us? Can't wait to put you away!
hurt you, but you need to stay out of my way.
Never.
Listen, I'm on your side.
My side? My side works within the law. My side doesn't leave suspects with broken bones and missing teeth. We've earned Gotham's respect.
If that were true, I wouldn't leave you.
Gordon, clear the line of fire!
Hold your fire. If he moves, take him down. You've got nowhere to run.
Move, Gordon! I'm taking him down!
Had enough? I wasn't...
I've highlighted a nearby manhole on your map. Those sewer tunnels lead directly under the GCPD.
Good work, Alfred.
Oh, and, sir, do try to keep out of the, muck down there. Remember who has to clean your suit.
Hello? Hello, Batman? It's Barbara. Sorry for hacking into your comms, but I need a favor. Some evidence crates have gone missing. Army-grade stuff, and no one here is doing anything about it. So I'm sending you their GPS location information. Use your weapon disruptor on any crates you find. It'll fry their circuits and render the stuff useless.